speaking of things in the water, Disney's out there causing more outrage with their newest trailer. With their upcoming live action movie, The Little Mermaid. There's a lot of
I didn't
outrage.
know we were going to talk about
I didn't
There's
even
a lot of
know. I haven't
outrage
even
out
seen
there.
this trailer yet. So.
Oh, so do you know who's?
Oh, you haven't?
You know who's
Isn't
playing
this the
with?
one where Melissa McCarthy's
Yeah,
gonna
I'm,
play?
I'm getting into it if y'all
Ursula?
let me fucking talk.
I didn't know. I'm just saying. I never saw the
Shut
trailer
up.
yet, so this is the first time
been
I'm
trying-
hearing about it.
He's been trying to explain it, but Craig saw a black girl and was like, fuck yeah.
Who the fuck you in the smart
Here we go.
You said it. I didn't.
She is hot, though. She is hot, though.
Yeah, she does look good, but apparently there's some outrage
Where are her
because
boobs?
some below the picture, the skin tone of the young actress here is obviously not what we're used to seeing from Disney's young Ariel from The Little Mermaid. So apparently there's some outrage over the skin color choice for this actress, whose name is Halle Bailey, which I kind of feel bad for because it sounds like Halle Berry.
No, I actually feel bad for Halle Berry because everyone thought it was Halle Berry at first.
Yeah,
And
that's what I
everybody, no, I thought it too because I thought it said Halle Berry. So everyone started blowing up the internet saying, "No, fuck that. We don't want Halle Berry," and like, it ends up not being Halle Berry.
Was offered.
No, she wasn't. It was
She's too
Halle.
old.
Oh, just
no.
a rumor?
Yeah, that was a
Yeah,
rumor
she's too
because
old.
people saw Halle Bailey, and so like they blew up like, "No, fuck her. We don't want her as Little Mermaid." This and that, and it's like now everyone feels sorry for what the fuck they said because it's not even Halle Berry.
Halle,
Yeah,
Listen,
she's almost 60 years old. She's almost 60 years old,
Yeah,
and
but
she
still looks good.
She does
I
still
don't-
look good.
Don't have a problem with this shit, bro. Like, I don't.
Here's the thing. This is what I'm going to say. And I really was looking this up. I don't know that there's really anybody who has a real problem with this. I feel like
I
this
don't.
whole thing is a troll to some degree.
Yeah.
The only thing I've really seen is, yes, the trailer, when it was put out, they had to take down the dislike counter because it did get like 1.5 million dislikes. I think from what I'm seeing, it's not intentionally racist, but the people who are saying, like, making comments about the skin color are really referring back to the fact of the story was written by Hans Christian Andersen. It has Danish roots, which is a primarily white society, and so they were taking it back to that. Once again, it's not actually racist, but I understand where people were coming from with that. The obvious issue is the fact that mermaids are obviously a fictional character. And in the original story, the Little Mermaid's color was actually green, and it's a much darker tale than what those of you who have seen the Disney film would know.
Listen,
I think we've all seen that movie at least once. Or
I don't like.
Yeah.
I've watched it over 100 times.
It's a good movie.
I see what people are saying. Like, man, like the original was the white girl. Like, okay, like you know how we test this? Let's test this, right? Let us remake Fresh Prince of Bel-Air with
No,
white
and
people.
make him white.
No, I got one better for you. All right, so here's what I'm going to say on this. It has nothing to do with. I'm not saying I don't disagree with this because I've done the research on the actress herself, and
I have no clue who
she's
she is.
she's Broadway. She's,
Then this would be perfect.
yeah, exactly. So she would do an amazing job. She has a wonderful, fantastic voice. So I'm sure she would kill anything that she does.
Half the time, them Broadway chicks, they end up winning Oscars anyway.
So here's my thing on it. Like, all right, whose generation do you think cares more about
Older.
this movie? My generation,
Older.
which is where like me and Tim and Craig
Grew up with this movie.
grew up with this movie. This is where it started. Us and older. Okay, so the younger
Yeah.
generation, like I asked my son just last night, and like he's watched it once, and he said, "I'm gonna be honest, I don't care about this movie because the younger generation, unless you're a little girl and your parents introduced you to Little Mermaid, you
You're
don't
gonna
give
fall
a
in love
fuck
with it.
about this movie. You don't know who it is." So,
It's a
on that note, if you're my generation and older, you're watching this movie because of nostalgia factor, because you love the original movie. Okay,
Still watch the original.
yeah.
so watch the original. But the only thing is, what I remember and what I want to see in this movie is a white girl with red hair. So I'm not knocking that she can't do a good job with it, but a lot of people that I see that are going on social media are saying things like,
It's a
if you can't watch this movie because she's a black girl, then you're part of the problem. But you're only assuming that that person is saying that because they're racist. it has
There's a
no-
lot of assumptions out there.
It's a double-edged sword.
there may be some people
Mhm.
that are racist and are saying that, but there's also some and like me, like I'm torn because I like people who can like her. She's not a known actress in movies. She's known in Broadway, so I like to see
Listen.
young people like that get a chance. But my only thing is like, what would have made me see the movie more is if it was a white girl with red hair, because that's what I'm used to. So take a movie like Shaft, or take a movie like Blade, and having it star Channing Tatum or Zac Efron. Do you think there would be an outrage over that? You know what I mean?
Like the things I've been seeing from like my generation, like it's either like okay, like it's a movie, or hey, like I'm not saying like how you said it. It's pretty much like when I watch it, like this is what you remember as a childhood. But to me, it's like,
Well,
man, okay, then just go watch the other. Like I didn't like the new Lion King they did.
no, I didn't either. I thought it was.
I would still watch the old Lion King before that one. That's what I'm saying. Like
Live action.
I mean, I'm gonna
They're
give
tur-
this a try.
They're turning all these cartoons, it seems like, into all these, not to stir away from the topic.
That's what they're doing.
They're turning all these classic cartoons into a live
Into
action.
live action.
Some of them-
Aladdin, The
some of
Lion
them
King.
are hitting.
Some of them are good, and then some of them are
Like-
absolute shit. Like the new Lion King, I didn't like it either. 'Cause
I like
honestly-
Jungle Book.
Yeah, it was
I thought
just bad.
Jungle Book was really good.
Jungle Book was good, and The Lion King. They only used. I'd have to look at the casting, again, but they only used African actors for that.
Seth Rogen was in it.
Yeah, he was.
yeah, he was Puma. It made sense.
It did make
What I'll
sense,
say-
100%.
It did make sense. What I'll say with this one is I'm gonna have to start the hashtag. Not my Ariel. This is the Ariel that I want, and I
I'm
remember.
pretty sure that's like some anime porn though.
Yeah.
And I hope your mom watches this part of the fucking show. And I hope Maureen highlights the fuck out of this, just so she
So-
knows how
You
fucking
like it.
weird you are.
But to go along with it, I am interested in it. I will see it. Like I said, I think she'll do a good job. But have you seen the cast list?
No, I haven't.
Besides Melissa McCarthy as Ursula, that's all I know.
Melissa McCarthy as Ursula.
That ain't gonna work. She lost all that weight. She's gonna have to get fat again.
CGI, motherfucker.
Do you know who's playing King Triton? Javier
No, I haven't seen any of the cast.
Javier Bardem.
the dude from Skyfall?
Yeah.
He's playing him?
Yep, he's playing
Okay.
Wow.
yeah, so and then there's a kid, Tim, I don't know if you've seen it. The movie Good Boys came out a few years ago on Netflix. It was like a raunchy like kids movie.
It was
right?
like
Yeah.
the middle school version of
Oh
Superbad.
yeah, I love it.
I-
Yeah,
that shit
so
was
I
funny
saw
as
that-
fuck.
That was funny. The
That
main
little-
character
mhm.
from that, he's playing Flounder. There's a dude.
Just Flounder is in there. Okay.
There's a African American dude who does Broadway. It's like Rahid or Rashid,
I couldn't tell you. 'cause
something. But he's playing Sebastian, which I think he's gonna Broadway stars are perfect for this movie.
I'm saying like
True, but Sebastian was more of a French. Didn't he have like a French accent?
Yeah, but the way this guy looks, like he can. It looks like I've watched some of the videos. I definitely think he can pull off some cool.
like this is my thing is the Broadway people are perfect for a thing like this. They can sing, they're great at acting, stuff like
they're
that.
more
I know where you're
dedicated
going
to
with
the role than
So,
they are
all
a
right, so
traditional
what
movie
if
person.
what if you got a white girl that didn't have red hair? Like people are still gonna be mad. Like no matter what, I think they said, "Oh my god, this bitch is blowing us away with her acting and singing." And
Mhm.
fuck it, let's do it. It's
See, that-
2022.
See,
let's do
I
it.
want to say that's the way I see it. I want to be entertained. I could give a rat's ass less about the skin tone. I could care if the girl was purple.
Yeah.
If she can keep me intrigued for 2 hours out of the whole day, if it's a good enough movie, I'll enjoy it.
Yeah.
I mean, hell, they're still making a big deal that not to get away from that that the one black dude he could be the next James Bond.
Who?
Idris Elba.
Yeah, they said.
Idris Elba?
Here's
He'd
the
be a
thing.
good
James
I
Bond.
wanted
James
him to
Bond.
be James Bond, but
If he can rock
6
the
or
character,
7 years ago, because now he's getting old, and I thought he
Oh.
would have been fucking amazing for James Bond, like 6 or 7 years ago, or maybe a little bit more. But now he's getting old, so it's kind of hard for him
Me,
to be.
like I
James
said,
Bond.
with me, I don't see the skin tone. The skin color. I don't care what it was here. I don't care what it was 20 years ago or whatnot. Keep me intrigued. Keep me entertained. And if I like the movie, I like the movie. If I like
Right.
the actress, I like the actress.
I agree, but just in the same sense, like with, an African American playing Ariel, I think everybody needs to be open for anybody playing any part.
If she can rock it, more power to her.
Right, that's what I'm
If she
saying.
can
So,
rock
like,
it, more
if the
power to
fucking
her.
Mexican dude wants to be Shaft, I think you let him.
Well, and here's the thing. I was joking about the not my Ariel thing. I honestly don't care about the skin color because it is a fictional character.
Right.
That's going on TikTok.
Tim just like, fuck, all three of them fucking sided against me. I don't want to be the racist one.
Right.
Well, considering my picture was intentional. Anyway, back to what I was saying. That I don't think it really matters who does what, considering, quite frankly, we've been whitewashing Hollywood for years. You have white people playing characters from other countries, especially Islamic countries. I mean, as we know especially in Hollywood, but even just in normal, how Jesus Christ is painted as a white guy. When he was obviously black. We all know that.
What do you mean he was Jewish? What?
Whoa. I thought he was Italian.
Holy oh my god. Oh.
Wait, are you serious?
Yeah, you're going to hell.
Nobody knows what the fuck he
okay.
was.
No, I didn't know you were trolling. I thought you were joking.
No, everybody back there was fucking like...
He's got that Tiger Woods
fucking
skin.
He's
got that Tiger Woods skin tone.
Yeah, they're like the sand color.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Jesus Christ, he was walking the streets, he was dealing with all these poor people. He's like, hey, forget about it.
So basically, you're saying Jesus was a Goomba, basically.
Yeah. He just got a lot of, he just got a lot of sun, that's all. They didn't have suntan lotion back then.
That's what white people say. They're like, no, he was just really tan. Okay, what about all the other fucking Islam people over there? They were just really tan too, huh?
I bet Jesus. I bet he'd be fun to hang out with. Jesus.
That's what we were saying last week.
I bet he'd be fun to hang out with.
Yo.
I mean, can you imagine going to a party with him? I mean, he could turn water into wine. He'd be like, "Now I don't normally do this, but I'm gonna keep the party going a little bit."
He would be busy in the bedroom. He'd be slaying.
I'd tag team a bitch.
Yeah.
He would be slaying every holy roller in there.
I'm not gay, but as he's about to come, I'll catch that shit in my mouth, bro. I'll have Jesus powers. Fuck it. It's gonna be like Spider-Man, but with like Jesus come. Yeah. Imagine me fucking.
Jesus Christ.
Spider-Man?
We talked about this last week.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ was packing his. No way is the fucking Messiah gonna have a 2-inch penis.
I don't know, because like when you have a big dick, you don't always use it the right way. That's what I'm saying. Like,
so you're saying
I think Jesus had a dick like me.
Nah.
Get the fuck out of here.
I'm not like you. Maybe a normal size, but knew what to do with it.
Bro, I've walked on water before, so that's kind of where I was like, yo,
well, I
me
turned
and Jesus
water.
might have some shit in common.
Well, I turned water into wine, so I'm right there with you.
You're fucking lying. You can't even swim.
Bro, I walked on water, bro. I stepped on like 3 water bottles and they ain't pop. I literally walked on water.
If you'd have stood on another 10 seconds, yeah, they would, if not sooner.
How scared were you that you were standing on water knowing that you can't swim?
I mean, it was like little bottles of water, but still, it was the fact that they didn't pop, and I was sitting on that shit like it was like a rollerblade. Like, it was Gucci. That's when I was like, yo, I might have some of the power.
So if you're God, then that makes me Satan.
The power.
No, I mean, I don't think so, because like I couldn't, like, I just was staring at like dough and nothing happened. So I don't know how he did all that. And then like I was looking at like water and I was like blinking, trying to get it to go like different colors.
You blinked.
McDermott Almighty.
No, you gotta do the Harry Potter thing and just pick up the ticket.
McDermott Almighty. Coming to theaters.
Leviosa. Give me Wineosa.
Making people talk about
Dumbledore up here. That's about what I know of Harry Potter.
I thought that was Lord of the Rings, but all right.
Oh, no,
that's
Dumbledore.
That's Gandalf.
He's trolling that.
No, honestly, I don't know. I get Dumbledore and Gandalf mixed up.
I've never seen a Harry Potter movie all the way through.
That's fair.
Yeah, I don't pay attention.
I own them all on Bluray, but I've never watched them all the way through.
Wow, shame.
Fantasy movies really have a
Then
hard
why the
time.
fuck would you buy them?
Because I like the party.